Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Are we live? How are you answering me if you can't hear me? Shut up, Omega. So, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while. Things have been a bit hectic on the real life side. Had issues with bank information and making sure that payments were getting to the right places, but we should have that all fixed up now. Things have been just, like I said, my torso. You're right, my torso is floating. That one. There we go. That a little bit better. It's been one week since you looked at me. Ha, funny. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Things have settled down a little bit, so we should be back onto a fairly normal streaming schedule. Right now we're going back to our original early time because it's a little bit better right now for me to not cock your head to the side and said you're angry. I'm angry. But yeah, no. For right now, this is the time frame that we'll be doing our streams at. So. Oh, I see. You're continuing with your song. Gotcha. Okay. Currently, the plan is we're gonna do some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The plan is to get through all three of those games, to get through the trilogy. But we're gonna break it up. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna break it up. So we're not gonna just do Phoenix Wright. We're gonna do some Phoenix Wright here, some Final Fantasy either 4 or 6 there. I haven't decided which one yet. I kind of want to go back and do 4 because I never beat it. But at the same time, 6 is my favorite, so it's hard not to say, let's just jump into that one. And I've already done some testing on Final Fantasy VII, which I know is a bit of a fan favorite. It has some issues with the computer version, so I'm going to do what I can to get that fixed, because definitely don't want to skip that one. But yeah, for now, we're going to work on, the original. I do want to get into the remake, because they've got the new one coming out, Rebirth, which looks like it's going to be pretty nice. Oh, give me a second. I got one more thing I need to do real quick. I need to swap that over to Do Not Disturb so that I don't hear a bunch of bloops. Okay. So, yes. Yes, I want to get into the original Final Fantasy VII. I would like to do that before I do any of the remake stuff, and the remake stuff is still waiting on the new PC. Hopefully by the time I get the new PC, gotta see Tifa's talk. Oh my god. Of course you would, Omega. The remakes of Final Fantasy VII are waiting for the new PC, so that we can actually enjoy them in all of their glory. I also kind of want to wait until I've got like a dual monitor set up. Right now we just got the one monitor, so it's kind of hard to play a game in a small window while also paying attention to chat and everything like that. So I want to get the dual monitor set up so that I can play the game in full screen and have chat and things off to the side on the second monitor. Now, for now, that's the only 2 games that we've got planned, but I am kind of working on trying to get some collabs set up. I do have a couple of other games that I would like to throw into the mix, but for now, to keep from like completely overloading everything, we've just got the 2 games. We're going to do Phoenix Wright today. Tomorrow I will have decided whether I want to do 4 or 6. I'm going to skip 5. 5 isn't all that big, even though it's got some of the best music. Keep an eye on the war criminals. If the warden can't keep an eye on you guys, then what am I going to do? Seriously? Other than time you out when you get way too mouthy. So, give me a second. I'm going to load up Phoenix Wright because it's currently not loaded. I did load it up earlier to make sure that it was going to work, and it looks like it's going to work. Grab my controller. Grab this back. It looks like it went small again. That's not what we want to see. Give me a second, guys. Up there, it went back to normal size. Okay, we're gonna put that there. You guys probably can't hear it yet, which is a good thing. Go into Game View 2. Why does it do this? There we go. Hey. Hello. Model. Thank you. Okay. You guys can still see me? You can still hear me? Sometimes when it goes all wonky like that, it just messes with the OBS. Because we have 92 drop frames now. What is that one? Alright. Here is your game audio. Now, because I can't trust anything Omega says, Archgreed, is the sound of the game and the sound of me okay? Do I need to alter some things? For now, while I'm still waiting for answers, we're going to just go ahead and go into new game. So, this one okay, yeah, it has 3 different ones. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. We're going to start with Ace Attorney. That's the first game in the series. And we're going to attempt to do the first 2 cases. Back with a weird soda. Okay, Archgreed. Is the volume pretty okay? Game audio, my volume. Do I need to alter anything? Shut up, Omega. Yes, I do not like Apollo. I'm still holding that as a possible set that we do when we finish this one, but for now, don't expect any Apollo Justice. Game audio sounds balanced, so okay, good. So what we're going to attempt to do today is get through both episode 1 and 2, the first 2 trials, because they're essentially the size of one trial after that. I think the 4th trial is fairly large. The more you express your hate for Apollo, the more we need you to see. No. We'll see what happens, because we still have other things that we need to do. Because we still got to finish off P5 on Hollow Knight, and we still have to do the drinking stream for that one. So, we've still got stuff that we have to do. I'm not hurting for content right now. I'm not excited to do anything with Apollo. So, we're gonna stick with normal Phoenix Wright for now. That's probably gonna last us a while. You know, I would be okay with getting the Edgeworth investigations in there. having some issues with my camera. Why am I all the way over here in the corner now? That's so weird. Oh, and we didn't put the horns back on. You're a mod in Patchwork Stream. There are a couple of people that you see in every other stream chat. Problem right now is that Edgeworth Investigation 2 never got an official English release. Like the people with 00_ in their name think they're some sort of bots. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. Where are you seeing these? In my chat list, where is that at? Users in chat. Oh, interesting. That's kind of strange. Huh? Sorry, hold on. I don't know any of this information. Come on now. Does it look like I'm an intelligent person? I didn't know anything about the... I didn't know anything about that. Come on now. I've only been doing this for like a year and a half. We're coming up on hold on, I'm thinking. I might be wrong. We may only just now be coming up on a year. I started... I mean, as hurtful as that is, Omega, you're very right. You are very, very right. I can't... Honestly, with the way that I've got things set up, I can't even tell you how many viewers are on stream right now. I don't have that on my screen. I'd show you what I have. Hold on. I might be able to do that. Hold on. Let's get a new scene in that. Sorry, give me a second. I need to copy something over. Copy. Okay, can you hear me now? Doxing myself live, yeah. So, this is what I see when I'm streaming. I have no other information. I don't know how many people are watching the stream. Yeah. So, and not really doxing myself. War crimes, ha, funny, no. Alright, we're gonna go back to this one. So, yeah, no, there's a lot of things that I still have to learn when it comes to streaming. There's, Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But for now, I'm just happy with the fact that I can play a game and have people like talking with me when I do so. It it's a nice feeling. Like for so long I spent time just playing games without the added benefit of talking to anybody while I'm doing it. Even if you bully. Yes. Yes. You'd be very surprised to find out how deafening silence can be. Uh, when you are sitting there to your own devices for well over 4 years, after being used to having somebody in the household to just come around the corner and say hi every once in a while, yeah, it's very hard. It's hard, and that's part of why the roommate moving out was so heavy on my mind for a long time. Uh, they were somebody who would just come around the corner and say hi every now and then. I mean, you guys would be able to hear Serena every now and then when they came in. So yeah, even when you guys bully, it's still better than just absolute silence. Even though you guys don't like have a voice on the chat, it's enough for me to be able to get into talking and like I can then hear myself. Which is normally not something that I want to do. I don't like the sound of my own voice. Alright, we're getting back into the game. Or into the game, since we haven't really been... You have a voice in your mind. It's different, though. Well, I guess that's kind of the point you're trying to make, isn't it? Oh, you are the voices in my head. No, 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 no. Because actually, right now, I am not wearing headphones. So you guys aren't actually being pumped into my brain right now. Everything's coming out of the TV screen today. Anyways, enough of this. Let's get into Phoenix Wright, or we're never going to finish these trials. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. You hear voices in... Yeah. More music from you. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Shut up, Omega! God damn! Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Remember to save often before trials. I'm not worried about that for the first few trials, but once we get into like the third and the fourth trial and then into the second game, I'll definitely be trying to remember that. The first two trials aren't that bad. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? And that's what we here in America call a conflict of interest! Don't worry, Cassie isn't so bad that he'd get stuck on the tutorial. I mean, it depends on what buttons they tell me to push, because when I was looking at the controls earlier, they were not set to my controller. They were set to mouse and keyboard. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. You're surprised anyone can pay attention in the courtroom when they're dressed like that? No. I'm surprised anyone could pay attention in the courtroom in the second game when she's forced to be in the Karain outfit. That's distracting. That's very distracting. We'll get there when we get there. Death! Despair! Oh! Let's not talk about that bit yet. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude! I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! Good thing this isn't Canada. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Otherwise they'd be jumping to... Jesus Christ. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. God damn it, Omega! Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Omega! Behave yourself! What the hell? He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Not behave as yourself, behave yourself. Behave as if you were someone better. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Not Omega. Larry. Larry is a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. You seriously going to say that? Seriously? Listen, there's so many demons that it'd be easier to get through hell. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I'm not even going to try and give this guy a voice. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should... God damn it, Omega. Yes, murder is a serious charge! Mars, save me! No, it's not like getting a speeding ticket! I don't think we're getting through these trials today. It's already been frickin' 21. It's already been 21 minutes, and we're less than a minute into the fucking game. I think we should have a fuck, man. Where is the voice I just had for him? Oh, you only protect Morgana. I see how it is. I see how it is. Not the person who introduced you to him. Just him. I see how it is. I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. I don't think that was the voice that I gave him, but we're gonna move on. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. Knees weak. Palms are sweaty. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. You missed Kaz starting the game in the black screening without audio. Yeah, vomit on my sweaty. Thank you. I'm glad somebody caught what I was doing. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. And hello, Omega. Yes. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. I need to figure out how to play this game and not have my character go... Hey. Fix. 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 Thank you. We're gonna move this over a bit so that it just looks like I'm looking down. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. Hey! Wait! No! No! Don't advocate for the bullying! What's wrong with you? No! No way, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course, I know the victim's name! Oh, hey, I know something I need to do. Hold on. There's a thing for... I guess it's not on this one. Here we go. That's what we wanted. There we go. Now you can see through the box and see what's behind. Now he doesn't need an outlet in my stream! Come on now! Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. And his name is John Cena! Just press tab. I don't have a tab button on my controller! Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Oh, we found it. And her name is Cindy Stone. Cinderblock! Yes! Cinderblock! Oh, wasn't it Miss Block? Miss Cinderblock? Right. If you forget something, use tab to check the court record. I know what her name is! C-Block for short. Judge, don't even start that ill-conceived naming shit. Because his name is Judge. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Cinderblock. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, I don't need to look it up. I know what this one is. She was hit with a blunt object. She was hit with a cinder block! She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. I've got these people talking in the back of my head telling me to use tab! Or do I need to bring up Officer Finger Price? No, what? No, no, his name was, Dusty Prince. Cindy Stone, death by cinder block. I mean, once you see what the murder weapon is, you might think that's correct. Yes, Dusty Prince. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. You keep thinking of the Animaniacs bit. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? There's your murder weapon! A cinder block! The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to court record. Might as well have been. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab, fuck you, to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Its right button, which is that one. I should probably read this. It's rather heavy, like a cinder block. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. And, oh, I don't know, be a fucking lawyer! It's rather heavy, like the weight of my sins. Okay, that one was funny, Omega. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die?! First thing you says is gonna be, I did it. I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Morgana Capucci? What? What? She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Sorry, give me just a second. Okay. Should change his name to... Oof. We're not gonna get into that one. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. She's an accountant. No! She's a model! They just said she was a model. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh! Dude! Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! She-dog. Yes, he said she-dog. Let's continue the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Cindy Stone was for the streets. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. The construction yard. Oh my god. These are leading questions, Your Honor. I'm gonna have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man. She was like... The fuck am I saying? So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. So, before I go any further and we see this guy's name, you gotta get witness approval first. You can't have surprise. There is nothing that actually represents true law in this game. Have you never seen this game before, Gabos? The system is rigged. No, but I am serious. Remember this? No, it's not, because they're technically in California. That's where this game is supposed to be set in the US release of the game. No, this is bullshit goober law. Okay. So, Gabos, have you seen this game before? Do you know what's happening? No. Okay. Get ready for some of the funniest naming convention that you will have ever seen. Don't make me bust out the eat your hamburgers, Apollo. We don't talk about Apollo Justice anymore. We're talking about Phoenix Wright and the witness, Mr. Saw-It. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw-It to the stand. Yes! Yes! Mr. Saw-It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, Oh yes, newspapers, yes! He's the murderer! He is the murderer! He is the murderer! The only reason I'm willing to say that 100% is because what you didn't see was at the beginning it showed him killing her! The first couple of trials is like that. Oh, they make that joke in this, Omega. They make that joke. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw-It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Who done it? That would have been funny, yeah. Witness account. I was going door to door. Damn, I really changed his voice. We're gonna just stick with that one. Ah, gosh dang it. Hold on, I gotta check my phone. Alright, sorry. Suits his face. What suits his face? What suits his face? The voice I used. Which one? I got two voices for him! The first one or the second one? The second one. Okay, I'm gonna try and replicate that because I've already forgotten what it was. The Weasley one. Ah, I see. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked into the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Now I'll just try and remember that voice for as long as we have to deal with him. Bullshit, Saw-It. More of an Apu voice. I wonder why. Surely it's not the marriage dot in the middle of his fucking head. How dare you be racist? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. It's a common thing in the UK. I didn't know that. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw-It used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, just take a look at what time that thing says. Noon to 6 p.m. That's going to be important. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, be a lawyer, you dumb fuck! Yeah, well, the times of the blackout match, because he said 1 p.m. The time that doesn't match is actually the autopsy report. Oh, yes, examine this cross. It's very nice and made of silver. Okay, that's funny. Why, you explode the lies out of the man's throat! You expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Yeah, look at this! Yeah. Okay. Open the court record with Tab! Then point out contradictions in the testimony. Now again, I already know what this one is. It's the time. Okay, going door to door. Thinking strange. Time was... Okay, you see this one says time of death was at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So that's our... Whoops. Why... There we go! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. Stick his nose in it like a naughty puppy who peed on the floor. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony. Why do you sound like Morty? Why do you sound like Morty? Who's Morty? Huh? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. And what's our reasoning for why this is all a lie? Come on now, everybody. We know the answer to this one. What happened to the power outage? Aha! Aha! I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Now I just gotta remember where to present that information at. There was a voice probably on the television. Okay, hold on. Yes, I know that it's suspicious. I just gotta remember if it was this one or if it's the next one. Currently making foods. Okay. This judge has definitely committed fraud in order to be where he is today. Man is mad dumb. Don't be mean to Judge. Judge is one of my favorite characters. I think it's this one. And then this. Hold it right there. Even though I said objection. You haven't seen the half of it. Judge needs to go to an old folks' house. Wait until you see Dr. Hottie. Wait till you see Dr. Hottie. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. Dr. Hottie. H-O-T-T-I. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah! The defense has a point. No, they are not! No, Dr. Hottie is not hot. Oh my gosh. Dr. Hottie is a fucking riot. He's a fucking riot. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait! I remember now! He's your spirit animal. I can definitely tell you there are a lot of similarities between Dr. Hottie and Omega, if that spoils anything for you, Mars. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. The murder weapon that you saw inside of the building that you said you didn't go into? Interesting. And not only that, but it's not labeled as a clock. It's labeled as a statue. You saw a clock. Only one problem! Hold on! How can you see a clock if there's a blackout? Oh! The defense may cross-examine the witness. There's a lot of things wrong with his testimony. A lot! Hi, Morgana! Welcome! Okay, the murder weapon. This is where we need to present the weapon, which is a statue, or so it says. Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't a clock! It was this statue! Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Saul Goodman would fit in this. Saul would work in this. You're right. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The NECA's a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. No, his name is Frank Sawit. And he's the witness who saw it. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Frank saw it. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. Oh, what do we got? Hold on. I don't see it. Hold on. Oh, we got a posture check. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. Hold on. Stretching. Posture. Alright. You could tell from your model. Well, kind of. You're seeing a lot of this. That's because the thing is down below. Hold on. I'll show you. Hold on. This is what I'm looking at. In order for me to look at the game, I have to look down. So, yeah. Part of it is, yes, I am slouching a little bit. And the other part is, I'm actually, in order for me to look down, the camera tilts my head down. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. The stretch. Oh, and a hydrate. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, and I'm even going to refill my drink right here, right now, right in front of you all. Hold on. Because we got Pepsi today. Not sponsored. Yep, Beppis. Sippy sippy. The flavor of the new generation. That's Mountain Dew! Okay, we got our sips. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Wait? Why wait? Why wait? That's a real tagline? What? What? You just made what up? Oh, the flavor of a new generation. No, no, it's not. But all gamers drink Mountain Dew. You don't know that? That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? You're an artist. You don't count, Gabos. This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? The bullying goes both ways! Kids are doing it all across the nation. Time. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, ah! Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! I forgot what voice I gave the judge, even though I've been doing it. That saw it voice kind of took a bit out of me. Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Snap! Oops, I guess that evidence is broken. I ask the court to listen very carefully. We're just gonna sound the... Oh, god damn it. Omega! Behave! It took me a second to think of where you were coming from. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I came all the way down here to testify and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Now we bring Jimmy Dunnett. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Yeah, Mia's here. Well, yes. That means Omega's friend. Every time she's come on screen, he goes awooga booba. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. But she's wrong! You can prove that it was late or early or whatever on the time of the murder, the day of it. God damn it! Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Can anyone here think of why the clock might be 3 hours slow? Anybody? Anybody? Here, I'll do you one good. I'll bring up the court record. That's my attorney's badge. That's the autopsy report. Time of death. There's the statue of the thinker, which is actually a clock. There's the blackout record. Tells you when the blackout happened. There's her passport. The victim apparently arrived home. It's clearly the attorney badge. Yes! Yes, it's the attorney badge. Yes. Yep, that's not where we want to go. Blackout? Nope, not blackout. We've already used the blackout as evidence. I guess you weren't here when we were talking about it. So, she was No, I'm not presenting the badge! Fuck you, Omega! She was in Paris. She just got back the day of the murder. So, she was in Paris, and the insinuation is that she took the clock with her. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Alright, Morgana missed the first few... What? What are you talking about? This is the first case, Omega! That's who you... Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Find it and let them have it. Oh. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim without a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. My bad. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. But yeah, there was a whole bit about Cindy being in Paris with another man prior to the day. Yes, yes. Also, her name is Cindy Stone, but we named her Cinder Block. Yes. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! And he did it. He's a zombie, kill him! Rip in peace. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Oh, he's not dead, he just got arrested. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And rabies, when the one witness you have is the killer. Bro, lose your license. Well, the funny thing is, you will not see Mr. Payne again in this entire, this particular game. I think he comes back for one case in the second game. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Even the fake lawyer is doing better than you, Mr. Payne. Not guilty. Dude, we're on the... Oh! Stop talking about Apollo Justice! Stop! I don't want to talk about Apollo Justice. No more. God, y'all keep bringing up Apollo. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Maybe we should have given him a Romanian voice. Look, you're asking too much from me. I'm not a voice actor, okay? You're lucky you're getting any voices. They could have all just been my nasty, drab voice. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. No. No, because I can't stop you from going completely, absolutely feral. And yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. So you want him to sound Russian? Because that's how Romanians sound. Like in English. Not at all, not at all. He'd be unstoppable. He would be unstoppable! He'd be fucking unstoppable! I'm not giving him that power! You fought for your... You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Infinite cosmic power. Unlimited power! Itty-bitty living space. My life is over! Larry! You're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me! I'll be dead and gone soon! Good! Wait, no, I mean bad! Bad, bad, bad! Stop it, Omega! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. That'll be the last time we see Larry. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. I'm infecting you with the beast. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent! I forgot she messed his name up! Thanks! I really owe you one! He's going to commit seppuku. I won't forget this, ever! Let's celebrate! Dinner, movie, my treat! Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook! Oh, hey! Here, take this! It's a present! A present? For me? Get your food! He's already looking for a new love. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? You don't know how right you are, Ghost. Just about every time that we run into Larry, he's got a new girlfriend. He's the murderer. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought... Look at Butts' face. He is a fool. He is a fool. He is the fool. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. No, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. He's Iggy? Who the fuck is Iggy? Oh, Iggy's the clown. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? She's gonna... No, she's not. Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? His stand is the fool. Take that! Take your damn clock back, bitch! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I will point out that you only get one chance to get these end-of-case bits right. Yep. right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. Yeah, no do-overs with the end of the trial ones. And there are some trials that have multiple endings because you can do them in different ways. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. For these first few trials, I didn't want to get too much into the jokey side of things. I figured once we get into trial 3 and 4, we could start really jumping into, like, the jokes of the game. Because, I mean, let's be honest, trial 3 and 4, I don't really remember fully through everything that I gotta do, like I do with these first two. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Time to pull bullshit and get innocent people arrested. You're not too far off. Right? Listen, learn, grow stronger. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yes, Chief. I'm so glad that you're going to be here with us forever. You're just the greatest chief in the whole wide world. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. If you know you didn't do it, call Phoenix Wright. If you know you did it, better call Saul. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock. He gave me a... She's for the streets. I will have you know that Mia is a saint. How dare you? How dare you? I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Case 1, complete! Woo! A brand new episode has been added! Would I like to save my progress? Yes, I would. No, Mia is a really good person. Bring! Bring! Oh, shit. I gotta think of a voice for her. Oh, no. Oh, no. This one's gonna have some very interesting voices, let me just tell you that. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry. I've been so busy. How've you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Legally... Well, I've got to think of a voice for her, too. Shit, you're right. Fuck! Ah! Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? One girl... Fuck you! It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you the clock isn't working right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Oh, well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Wait, hold on, what? Shouldn't that have been Mia? It's the dairy. Go fuck yourself. I'll time you out. What do you think of that? Can you come by my office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in... Blah, 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 blah. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. You dare me? You dare me? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, I've got no choice. Somebody redeemed it. I gotta time you out. Hey, yep, no. Timed out. Alright, you're back. You're back. You're back. Yeah, She's being mean to me. She's being mean to me. No, more than anything, that was just to show you guys that that is one of the redeems that I have. Don't piss off your artist, kids. For a more general idea of why I did it, Gabos, I did want to show that it is a redeem that we have. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh, you just followed! You actually did unfollow and then followed back. So yes, that was more just to show you guys, it is a redeem. Well, when you redeem it, I do want you to put the name of the person you want timed out so that I know who to time out. Omega has been following me for 3 months, 24 days, and 20 hours. What the hell? Jesus Christ. You've been following me longer than I've been subscribed to you. Jesus. I didn't even know that I did. Jesus Christ. Archgrade's been around longer than you have? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, guys. You think you followed, like, right? I think that's about right, yeah. And then I guess you weren't quite affiliate until a little bit after that. Because I've got one of the first, I got one of the first subscriptions, didn't I? For your channel? You're not sure? I think I did. I think I got for one of, not the first, but yeah. Well, it gives a first placard to like the first 10 or 15 people, I think. I don't remember how many it said. Anyways, let's get on into this one. Like burgers. What? Where's my voice at? Damn it! Damn it, Gabos! Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. What I get? Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. This is a couple of days after the last trial, isn't it? Can't even tell the difference. They might as well be twins. No. Oh, excuse me. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices.
Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
That is not even close to Kronk. That's not even close to Kronk. Don't insult Kronk. You will be almost permanently timed out if you fuck with Kronk. How dare you! How could you know?
You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
No, it doesn't even sound close to Kronk. It's not even close to Kronk. Red, white, blue. I was going for rich, pompous American. How dare you? Uh-oh, I'm late. Kronk is my favorite himbo. That voice isn't him. Thank you. Who the fuck is Pacha? Oh, Pacha. I know who Pacha is. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Okay, I can move it with this. Oh my god, there's gotta be a faster setting for this. It doesn't have any sensitivity! Ah! Yeah. Dead, diggity, dead. That smell. Blood. Sis? Someone's there. See, they're not twins. How dare you? Chief. What's that smell? It's blood! Who are you? The voice, Kaz. The voice. What voice? Omega. You've gotta behave. You have to behave. What voice I was using? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ! Archgrade! Behave! What the hell? The strange girl... I hate you all. Every single one of you. Fuck. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. It's the same outfit! It's the same outfit! What are you talking about? Okay. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but with you guys talking about this, I have no choice. I have no choice. You guys have forced me to do this. Hold on. Just hold on. You forced me to do this. Just understand that. So, I'm going to need you guys to go take a look at the... where are we going to do this? Let's go to General Gaming Talk over on the Discord. Don't talk to me about her outfit there. Just fucking look at what I'm talking about. That's a little bit of a spoiler. Oh, missing the spoiler because of ads. Jesus Christ, how much were you guys talking while I was gone? Is the ad still going? Are we back? Hello? You're free. I'm free! Alright. So, I don't know how much you guys heard while the ads were rolling. Go take a look at General Gaming Chat over in the Discord. And that will show you why I'm telling you don't bother her outfit right now. Don't bother her outfit right now because it's not as bad as it could have been. Yeah. 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 Now, I'm not going to show you the rest of that one. I know that Omega knows all the situations for that one. I assume that Archgreed does too if he's watched a couple of the other people who have played the game. Yeah. Phoenix, how do you... Ah! Don't click your spoiler message. Yeah. Let me see what you even did. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Omega. You're not wrong. I could feel it when I held her shoulders. There you go. You happy now, Gravos? Now you know how he knew. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. You tell me not to. Oh, God. The running meme, I voiced a lot of the killers accidentally when your friend streamed it. He has a touch of... Ooh! Gabos! It happens like 3 cases in a row. Day since Morgana was the killer. Oh my goodness. This probably would have been easier as, like, a collaboration thing and have some other people do voices. But like I said, I can't trust Omega. I can't trust Omega to do voices and behave. I'm gonna self-hydrate. I said no! No, Omega! Well, I mean, you didn't say that you were interested in doing... No. No. I've heard some of your voices, Omega. And it's not the voices that are worrying me. It's what you do with the voices. And, Gabos, I wouldn't mind it, but it's not one of the things that we said when we were talking about potential collabs, so I didn't think about it. And I didn't really think about how many fucking people there are in this game. So, I'm gonna finish off this stream, and if you are serious that you would be interested in doing this, just let me know which characters you would like to voice for the next time that I do this. Because there will be more Phoenix Wright streams. Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. She hasn't played the games. But she can see some of the common people who are going to occur, and then she can tell me which ones she likes. Dumb fuck! God damn! Acting like I'm fucking out of line. Go fuck yourself, Omega! The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. He's the killer! No! I'm not going to watch my language! Not when I was called a dipfuck for trying to help... Yeah! No! No shame! I have no shame at all in this! No shame! Archgreed agrees with me! Omega deserved it! Fuck! Oh, y'all bullying me. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass light stand laying broken in the back of the room. Omega has a point. Omega has no point. Omega has absolutely no point. Because it doesn't matter whether you have heard or seen some of the characters before. You see a character that you like and you say, hey, I want to do that voice. It doesn't matter whether you're going in blind or not. It doesn't matter. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else, it seems like a clue here. Except for that piece of paper that magically appeared on the ground just a second ago. Just gonna be like, let me voice the big-titted bimbo. Which one? You will see in this case exactly what I mean by which one, because there are so many of them! Thank you, Omega! Oh my god, like the only flat ones are children. Give me the pepper! Maya! A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a departure store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. We don't have her yet. Gonna slip in the occasional her back screamed under the pressure of her honking badonkaroos. Oh my god. Better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. No! Damn it! We already looked at this! Is it this one? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. There she is! Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya Fey. Maya. Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis... So she was already dead. So you're the chief's... sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Phoenix! You knew the sister was coming! That's one of the first things he said when he was getting into the office, was that he was coming in to see the chief and her younger sister! Omega. She's a child. Phoenix likes to cause emotional damage. Yeah. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Present! I'm gonna give you a present! Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Oh, she's 17 in this one? Because I know in the second game she is 18. Omega has an issue. I mean, yeah. And, I think that that's a difference between the version we got and the version that was in... Shut the fuck up, phone! The version that was in, like, Japan. I think that the ages are different. Because I think in Japan she was 16. But I don't remember. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Where's the phone at? Back to the office. Oh. There's the phone. Well, Maya did it. Arrest her. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! She killed her sister for a burger. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? So yeah, don't expect a lot. Seriously, don't expect a lot for female voices from me. Don't. Just don't. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay, we need to move back into Faye & Co. Woo, 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 woo. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Ow. There's something wrong with you, Omega. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you to move an inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. He doesn't have the Kronk voice either. Are you serious? Wow! Excuse me! Wait, hold on. I thought we picked up the note. I'm saying he should have it. You know... Thinking on what I know about him, and... Yeah, I think he would have had the Kronk voice. That would have been nice. God damn, what the hell? Yeah, knowing what I know about Dick, yeah, he would have had a Kronk voice. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? Nearing hour 2. Well, I had wanted to get through both of them. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and have to end it here. I don't want to get too wrapped up into this because, like, we've been doing more talking off on the side than actually playing the game. So, let's go ahead and save. So, I will, Gabos, if you're still there, if that is something that you're interested in and you'd want to do some voices, then we'll talk about doing this another time. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow to finish off this trial before we jump into whichever Final Fantasy we end up going to. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and exit out of this. Jump into end of stream. Yep, about 40 minutes of gameplay this stream. Yeah, been here 2 hours, played 40 minutes of game time. Alright, taking out the controller. And this next one we may go ahead and just do mouse and keyboard, because it is a pain to do this with the controller. So yeah, we'll come back into this. We'll finish off Trial 2 or Episode 2, whichever we're going to call it. Love the chaos. It's been fun. I'm not going to lie. It has been fun. Y'all are still frickin' feral. All of you. Every single one of you. Yeah. So, this is the time that I'm looking to do my streams for a while until I know that I can go back to the other time. Currently needing to do other stuff around. You did nothing. But you did kind of Agumon a little bit. Just a little bit. Just enough to get them moving. Even though they were already on a fucking roll when you got here. We are looking at this being the normal time for a while. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be jumping back and forth between Phoenix Wright and Final Fantasy. And yeah. So, for everyone who is maybe watching but not talking in the chat, if you enjoyed the streams, think about giving a follow. We are affiliate now, so you can subscribe if you want to. Not mandatory or anything. If you follow, you get access to some emotes. Can you guys go ahead and put in the follower emotes for me? Should be 5 of them. You'll get the 5 follower emotes, which are the favorites. Oh, you both got them. Thank you, guys. These are... hold on, they're not popping up in the screen. Do I not have... Why is the chat not popping up? Can you put those in again? Or let's just do a quick test. Where is my chat? Okay, hold on. We're going to go back to game view real quick. Oh. Hi, Fran. Thank you for raiding. We're just about to end. Thank you, Fran. Raid. Hello, raiders. We were just playing Phoenix Wright. We stopped playing for a little bit. Nope, I can't keep going. I'm sorry, guys. This is when we're going to be stopping. But yeah, I was just telling everybody about the channel, what happens when you... I'm not going to keep going. I've already turned off the game. It takes time to load it back up. We're going to... We're ending. But thank you guys for showing up. We were just talking about what happens when you follow and subscribe. No, it's not cowards talk. No. So, we're going to go ahead and, if you guys can, once again, show the follower emotes. Before we ended my stream, we talked about... Oh, God. Yeah, I could definitely tell that you're somebody that Omega would follow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Just the simple fact that I know what you're saying. Omega. Yeah. Omega Blaziken. Yep. So yeah, if you guys follow, you get access to our 5 favorite emotes. We put them that way because we didn't want anyone to be like pressured into getting like the first tier sub, because that's where the rest of the emotes are. Just a minute. I gotta, let's see, which ones are... These ones that I'm putting in now are our tier 1 sub emotes. And, yeah. So, we wanted the follower emotes to just be the ones that everyone would want to use, so they are our favorite emotes. More emotes will be added as time goes on, but for now, we just have the 10. There is absolutely no pressure in subscribing, because money is tight for everybody right now. Following is free if you guys like. And yeah, I'm going to go back to the end of stream, which means that our chat is going to disappear. End of stream. But yes, thank you, Fran. Thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. It brings in new people to see. And unfortunately, I wasn't ready to do anything for them. I am sorry for that, everyone. Yes, step on me. Step. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the streams, if you enjoyed any of the artwork, from the backgrounds to any of our setup and everything like that, you're going to sit on me. Well, in the universe it happens. If you enjoy the model or what's going to be in the end scene, take a look in my About section. You'll see the names of different people who have worked on the channel, be it artist or the sound developer, Sarah, or Adur, as some of you may know her. If you click on their the pictures that are there with them, it'll take you directly to where you can talk to them and commission them if you'd like. They all worked really hard on the channel, and I think that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.